A very good morning and welcome to the breakfast rundown with me, Juadab. And today I will be sitting in for Zulfick Farzan, where we will be bringing you the latest updates on the cyclonic storm Ditwa and the latest impacts that has occurred throughout the night as well. And we'll get into that after this. Now, we do know that Sri Lanka has been impacted by the cyclonic storm, which has now been identified as Ditwa. Now, getting into the latest updates of this now, as cyclonic storm Ditwa has entered the island. Atula Karunanayake, the Director General of the Department of Meteorology, stated that it is currently centered about 50 kilometers from Trincomalee. Now, due to the influence of this system, prevailing heavy showers and strong winds over the island are expected to continue. Now, we did expect heavy showers throughout the night as well. Now, we spoke to several experts within the day, and they too did warn us that these showers will continue and may even increase within the day as well. Now, very heavy falls above 200 millimeters are likely at some places in northern, north central, northwestern, Sabaragamu and western provinces, and above 150 millimeters are likely at some places in Trincomalee, Badulla, Galle and Matara districts. At the same time, fairly heavy falls above 75 millimeters are likely at some places in other areas of the island. Now, the Director General of the Department of Meteorology, Atula Karunanayake, also urged the fishing and naval communities to further refrain from going to sea. Meanwhile, the National Building Research Organization has issued red notices for the public in several divisional secretariat divisions across 7 districts of the island. Accordingly, now the notice will be effective for the Badulla, Kandy, Kegol, Kurunegala, Matale, Monaragala and Nuwara districts. In addition to this, early warnings on landslides are in effect for Galle, Matara, Kalutara, Ratnapura and also Colombo. Now, moving onto the weather warning that has been issued now. Due to the prevailing situation of continuous rain and thunder showers are expected across the island today as well as over the next few days. Now, let's get into details of this weather warning. Now, in the land, very heavy falls above 200 millimeters are likely at places in northern, north central, northwestern, Sabaragamu and western provinces, and above 150 millimeters are likely at some places in Trincomalee, Badulla, Galle and Matara districts. Now, fairly heavy falls above 75 millimeters are likely at some places and in other areas of the island as well. Now, getting into the winds, very strong winds at times about 60 to 70 kilometers per hour and gusting up to 80 to 90 kilometers per hour can be expected over most parts of the island rather. And now coming into the sea area, an update on this as well. Very strong winds at times about 60 to 70 kilometers per hour and gusting up to 80 to 90 kilometers per hour can be expected over the sea areas around the island, and the sea areas can be very rough at times as well. Meanwhile, very heavy showers or thunder showers are likely in sea areas around the island as well. The swell waves about 3.0 to 4.0 meters in height may increase in the sea areas of the coast extending from Putlam to Kankasanture via Colombo, Galle, Hambantota, Batiklo and Trincomalee. Therefore, the aforementioned nearshore sea areas may experience surges as well. Now, getting into the flood, other alerts as well related to flooding. Red alerts have been issued in several parts of the island as well. Now, Sri Lanka has issued a red alert for major floods, warning that critical flood conditions have already developed in several river basins across Sri Lanka. Now, if you are on your way to work as well, you must have experienced several roads flooded and inundated due to the prevailing weather conditions as well. Now, like you are seeing in the visuals here, this was the situation at the Dadru Reservoir yesterday, and we are seeing a rise in these water levels as well. Now, the warning issued by the Irrigation Department's Hydrology and Disaster Management Division valid until 11:30 p.m. on the 29th November, urges immediate evacuation from low-lying areas as water levels continue to rise due to persistent heavy rainfall. Now, according to official readings from water level gauging stations, the following rivers are experiencing severe floodings with conditions expected to worsen. So what are these rivers? Well, they are the Mahavali River, the Dadru Oya, Maha Oya, Kala Oya, Manik Ganga, the Malwatu Oya. Now, the department warns that low-lying areas along both banks of these rivers are at high risk and residents should move to safer locations without delay. Now, the statement also emphasizes that people living near these rivers must remain highly vigilant and take all necessary precautions to protect themselves. Now, the warning comes amid continuing heavy rainfall over catchment areas, which is driving water levels to dangerous heights. Officials caution that the situation could escalate further, posing a severe threat to lives and property. Now, moving on to our landslide warnings, what do we have on this as well? Now, at the same time, landslide warnings have also been issued to several parts of the island. Now, getting into details of this, red alerts for landslides have been issued for 7 districts following heavy rainfall exceeding 150 millimeters over the past 24 hours. Now, the National Building Research Organization has issued red notices to the public in several divisional secretariat divisions across 7 districts of the island due to the risk of landslides. Now, what are these affected areas? Well, they are the Padulla, Kandy, Kegol, Kurunegala, Matale, Munaragala, Nuwarelia and the Kandy district. And at the same time now, the Kandy district has been identified as a district that can be most impacted by the landslides. Now, in the Kandy district, accordingly, they are the Madadumbara, Yatinuvara, Hatraliyadda, Thumpane, Udunuvara, Pasbage Korale, Patadumbara, Akurana, Ududumbara, Deltota, Kundasali, Doluwa, Panvila, Gangawata Korale, Udapalata, Puja Pitya, Minipe, Harispatwa, Ganga Ihala Korale DS divisions in the Kandy district have been identified that can be most impacted. Now, a comprehensive report on this and all the news reports that we have been bringing throughout this bulletin will be available on our website www.newsfirst.lk. Now, moving on to our warnings on the transportation situation in the country as well. Getting into details of this now, the Department of Railways states that train operations have been further restricted due to the adverse weather conditions. Now, its spokesperson Asanka Samarasinghe says that services to Batiklo and Trincomalee have been restricted to Mahawa. He added that train services on the upcountry line have been restricted to Rambukana as well. At the same time now, vehicular movement on several roads has been disrupted as a result of the situation. Now, according to the Road Development Authority, this includes the Colombo Ratnapura Vallavaya via Batiklo A4 road, the Kandy Mahayangana Padyatalava A26 road, the Peradeniya Badula Chenkaladi A5 road. Now, additionally, the following roads are also included: the Marakhandawal Habarana Tirukundiyam Adu A11 road, the Colombo Kandy A1 road, the Padeni Anuradhapura A28 road and the Kandy Jaffna A9 road, along with the Karetibu Amparo A31 road as well. Now, several other roads also have been inundated and disrupted due to the prevailing situation. The Road Development Authority announced that teams have been deployed to clear these obstructions as well, and has also stated that vehicles will be allowed to travel on expressways without charging a toll free of charge due to this situation as well. Now, Deputy Manager of the Expressway Operation and Maintenance Division said that this decision was taken considering the prevailing adverse weather conditions. Additionally, the Ceylon Electricity Board stated that teams have been assigned to restore electricity breakdowns caused by heavy rain and strong winds. Now, approximately 200,000 consumers have experienced power outages in many areas. And well, with that we come to an end of this edition of the Breakfast Rundown with me, Juad Habdin, who did of course sat in for Zulfick Farzan. He will be back with you next week. And this is also urging the general public watching this news bulletin right now to remain cautious, be safe and stay safe out there. and we will continue to bring you the latest reports on this throughout our news bulletins. You can also have a watch on our social media platforms and our award-winning website www.newsfirst.lk. Until I see you again, this is goodbye.